All right. Good evening, everybody. This is the PodBrother, and this is my first attempt at YouTube Live. So, welcome to the show, and we're basically going to just call people up, see what they're doing on 4th of July weekend 2014. We're broadcasting live from Vegas, and we're going to be up on the roof of the Hard Rock Cafe checking out the fireworks tonight, so that should be a lot of fun. And we are opening up to Cutaway music video trailer, produced by Justin Rankin, directed by myself, and it's all about living large with Rob Bennett, because he designed the Cutaway jacket, so that's what the music video and the music was about, was marketing his brand. V by Rob Bennett, and we did a very, very, very cool video focusing on his brand, and that's what we came up with. So it's very, very, very cool stuff. Anyway, right now I am going to just talk with you until I can get some of my callers online. So bear with me as I kind of figure out my backdrop now is Alaska. I just came back from Alaska, where I spent a wonderful 10 days with some incredible people. Susan Curry from the I Did a Cup, and Bill, who is running for assembly in his district. I met Hobo Jim and got a chance to videotape some of his comedy antics, and very, very funny dude. So we're gonna just gonna make some calls, and we're gonna see who's out there, see who's doing what, and we're gonna have some fun. In the meantime, I am going to turn you on to a we already saw that. I don't want to turn you on to that. There's a documentary film that's coming out on Showtime, and basically it's really, really good documentary film. Wonderful young filmmaker Katie. She went down to the Dominican Republic to shoot a documentary film about another subject, and while she was down there, she discovered that this youth Christian school had some kids down there that really didn't really deserve to be there. So she ended up documenting their story, and it's very interesting. And Showtime picked it up, and they are now going to air it. It's going to be July 10th. And let me just plug this in here so I can pull this up for you. See if I can find this trailer here. Here we go. And the organization that I am on the board of, the SIA organization, which stands for Survivors Against Institutional Abuse, is actually the resolve for the film. So let me just pull that up. While I take this.
One morning I woke up, two guys were at my house. You need to wake up and put clothes on. You're going to a school in the Dominican Republic. They tied a belt around my waist, dragged me with the belt to their car. I got sent down here because I am gay, and my parents, they just weren't okay with that.
The next thing I knew, I'm waking up and my best friend's gone.
We began to become suspicious.
We weren't sure where he was and why he wasn't returning any of our calls.
We here at New Horizons Youth Ministry will set out a structure and discipline that will help you understand how to live your life.
They have to ask,
what we want them to do for everything.
May I step in? May I ask what it is? May I step in the living room?
A way to kind of show them the amount of pain they're putting on everybody else is to put a little bit of pain on them.
School is not a nice place. It's not a good place for children. It really hurt both my brother and I.
Was there anything that you saw would be considered physical abuse?
I didn't see it. I heard it.
This kind of thing I knew went on in North Korea. I knew it went on in the former Soviet Union.
There's no government regulation.
If you saw how things were, pretty sad.
I would have to honestly state that there has been things that have taken place.
I feel like I'm going to lose my mind here. I feel like I'm going to crack, and I'm just not going to be able to go any further.
What we were doing was wrong. It did not help them. Somebody's got to answer for that.
We recognize we're probably going to get one shot at demanding his release.
He needs to be able to walk out of there. And we go in there tomorrow with whatever we have.
I'm a U.S. citizen. I should be free.
We're in the business of trying to save prodigals.
So, I mean, that's the trailer. That movie comes out on the 10th of July, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it. And we saw a little shortcut of it before, you know, it actually was completely finished, and it was very, very, very cool film. So that's all I can really say about that. So set your TV dials for Showtime Docs on July 10th, and you are looking for Kidnap for Christ. And it's a very, 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 very compelling film. So now let's see if we can. Let's see, what am I going to do here next? I am going to see, what do we want to pull up here? I think we might want to go to a couple of interviews here. That's my friend Anna Lancaster in the background. She's one of the actresses that was in a film we did. Okay, so what we are looking for now. We're looking for some interviews that I did while I was at the Iditarod Musher sign-up event, which was cool. I got a chance to interview a couple of mushers, and it was really a lot of fun. I don't know if you know about the Iditarod, but it is an intense event. This guy here was very, very interesting, Ben. He's like 17 years old. He won a lot of junior mushing events. I mean, this guy, he's already done, you know, he's already gotten, I don't know, close to $10,000 in just junior Iditarod prizes and scholarships and all that. And I don't know if you know about this event, but it's basically 1,100 miles across the frozen tundra with 16 dogs in a sled, just to give you kind of an idea of what this is about. This has been, so I'd like to play this interview for you while I figure out what I want to do next and maybe try to get us a caller in here. So this has been, he's 17 years old, and he is actually entering the Iditarod as a musher, non-junior, as a musher for the first time this coming in 2015. So this is what he had to say about his involvement. Ben Harper. Okay, so Ben, I understand that you've been working with dogs for a few years, and now you're going to be in the Iditarod. Tell me about that.
That's correct. I've been running dogs with Ray Reddington Jr. for the last 3 winters. Last year, I recently got qualified for the Iditarod, and I ran 3 junior Iditarods, and I finished my qualifying races this past winter.
And what are you doing to train for this year?
This year, I'm just going to be training like most other years. Me and Ray kind of work together like we've been doing the last few years. We've been switching dogs, and we figure out which dogs go for which team, and I help him find the good ones, and he helps me find dogs that'll make it around there with me, and we work pretty good together.
What's going to be your strategy to try to be a strong contender this year?
I guess it all comes down to training, and I haven't really looked that far into it. We still have to find out what I'm going to have as far as a team. We have a lot of younger dogs this year, so it's going to be developing this fall and next winter, trying to find out if I'll be competitive or just trying to make it to Nome.
Awesome. Well, good luck with it. Where can we find you on the web? Do you have a website?
I don't have a website. I think I'm part of Ray Reddington Jr.'s website. And I have an email. It's benjaharper@hotmail.com. You can email me. And, yeah, I have Facebook.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Ben. Good luck.
No problem. Thank you.
So that's Ben. Very, very cool young man. And wow, this dude, he like 18 years old, man. He's about to take 16 dogs to 1,100 miles, and you got kids down in the lower 48, man. They can't even walk 48 feet to get a soda pop, and then without complaining. And this guy is definitely an undeniable influence. I'm going to put him on my list of undeniable influences. To be so young and so ambitious and so like ready to just do something cool. I mean, wow. We got to get him some sponsors. We got to raise some money for his team, because that's very, very cool. All right, let's continue down the line here, because we met a couple of other really cool mushers that we need to talk to. Actually, we met some very interesting characters at the Iditarod musher sign up, and I'm just going to flip through here and find them for you. We met some volunteers, too, that were characters. I mean, just so much fun. I have to introduce you to Bill. Bill, he was very instrumental in turning me on to Hobo Jim. And Hobo Jim is an Alaskan legend. He does folklore music, kind of bluegrass. And it's all about Alaskan experience and living and working and surviving in Alaska. And the songs are very, very funny. But Bill, he turned me on to him. He had a live performance in Seward, Alaska. We went down there, and let me introduce you to Bill, because Bill was cool. Bill was very cool. This is Bill. Okay, Bill, who do we got?
We're here at the Iditarod musher sign up, and I'm here with Rudy Demosky. Rudy's run this race quite a few times. What years have you run this race, Rudy?
1974, 75, 76, 77, 80, 85, and 212, I guess 213.
And he is running this year, and he's the guest of honor today here at the Iditarod sign-up. So
I don't know if I'll be running, but I don't know. I'll see. I want to sign up, but see what happens.
Nice. Well, good luck.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks.
That's Bill, my man. Very, very cool. This guy, like, he's a legend. Rudy, I guess he did some incredible things for the sport, like in all those years that he mentioned. And I mean, there's a lot of really interesting characters that I met at this sign-up event. They had a really great lunch. I mean, from Corral, and I met the general manager from there. Golden Corral, by the way. Good food. I mean, I don't know if it's because it's in Alaska and they used Alaskan food, but my goodness, it was just so incredibly good. This guy was so cool. Let me play the interview I had with him for you. This was a very, very, very interesting cat. What's your name?
Leslie Stevens.
And I see you wearing a Reddington Racing hat. How did you come about? Tell me your involvement with the Reddington Racing team.
My wife and I came up about 14 years ago, and we'd come back every summer. We showed a real interest in Ramey's operation the first time, so we became friends. And so it evolved that we are staying with Ray and Julie Reddington now. And then we associate in the evening with Ramey and Barb Reddington. And we've done that all these years.
So you're a big supporter of the Iditarod and his race. Are you hoping he's going to win this year?
I hope every one of them wins, but it can't work that way. But we do have special interest with Ray, and we sponsor a little bit, but it's quite a thing. It's an impossible race, but they don't know it. They just go ahead and run it anyway.
Nice. Thank you. So, I mean, it was very, very, very cool. Also, too, like, they train the dogs, leading up to the Iditarod, and sometimes there isn't always snow when they start the training in the fall. So they train with these four-wheelers, and they just hook them up to kind of like little wagons. And I happened to get a shot of these guys doing their thing, which was very cool. So check this out. So the lead dog, and that thing is cooking. Like, I don't know, they must be doing about 15 miles an hour. So apparently they can do close to, 100 miles a day once they're really trained at their peak training. This guy I met from Pennsylvania, he is a volunteer. He's been volunteering for a few years. He came all the way up from Pennsylvania just for this one event, and he's going to be back for the event to do the mushing. And he was very, very fascinating. I would love to cast this guy in a film. As a matter of fact, when I was up there, I was really thinking about really some cool stories that could be told as a film, and I think I'm going to try to develop a film from my experience. And this guy was just a character. I loved him. Check him out. All right. First of all, what's your name?
Richard Kelly.
Richard Kelly. Where are you from?
Connellsville, Pennsylvania.
Nice.
And I've been coming up to the Iditarod since 2008. I came up in 2008 as a spectator and became a volunteer out at McGrath, and was asked to come back again, and I've been back twice a year ever since.
So you've been doing something right.
Well, I don't know if that's been right, but I've been a warm body.
So what makes you so passionate for the Iditarod?
just being in Alaska, I guess, and watching the dogs run. I've told people that I'm running the Iditarod vicariously through the mushers. I'm able now to get out on the trail. I'm one of the trails people, and so I get out on the different checkpoints and just love it. Just love it.
And who's your favorite musher?
If I said that, everybody else would be mad. I don't dare do that. No, I'm not even going to go there.
Well, who's your favorite dog then?
Togo. Not Balto. Togo.
Nice. And
Still
would,
in the serum run.
do you think that you would ever like try to mush someday, get out there and do it yourself, or is that window? That door has closed.
No, it hasn't closed. No, when I see these old men out there, and I'm an old man, when they see these old men out there, I'm saying, maybe I could still do that. Maybe I could still do that. So it's a dream.
Do you know what a podcast is?
That's what you got right there, I guess.
Yeah. So would you check out a podcast about like mushers and dog sleds and you know, if we get a podcast called the Iditarod, would you like check it out, see what's up? All right, cool.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you very much. What do you do for a living, by the way?
I'm a semi-retired dairy farmer, and my wife and I, for the last 46 years, have owned and operated D&K Sales and Service. We sell and service steel power products for the past 46 years.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, and have fun at the picnic.
Thank you.
And have fun at the Iditarod.
Thank you, sir. Was that good?
How cool was that dude, man? He was real cool. He was mad cool. I want to get Susan Curry on the line. She owns the Idita Cup, and she was my gracious host to turn me on to the Alaskan experience. And I really would like for you to meet her. And if you get a chance to get up to Alaska, you have to stop at the Idita Cup, because it's an experience that is beyond belief. She's got some great coffee and some great pizzas, and you know, it's just very, very, very cool setup that she has there. So let's see if we can get her on the line. Let's try to call her right now. All right.
Hello, you've reached Susan Curry with the Idita Cup.
All right, she's not in right now, so we'll try to get her a little bit later. In the meantime, let's see if we can get a hold of Jody Hobbs, because we were talking about the film earlier. So let's see if we can get her on the line.
Sorry I missed your call. Please leave a detailed message with your...
Okay, so Jody's gone too. let's see who else we can get a hold of. Let's see if we can get a hold of my buddy Steve Tumanello. Oh, wait a minute. Susan's calling me back. So hold on. Let's get that. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, you are on the air with the PodBrother in Vegas for the 4th of July podcast. So, how are you?
I'm on the air.
You're on the air. Yep. I have you.
Okay.
I have your.
Well, hello, everybody. It is the 4th of July.
Yes, and we have Susan Curry from the I Did a Cup online. She was our gracious host for my Alaskan trip, and she is a celebrity. I mean, everywhere you go, people know her, people love her, and everybody has had an I Did a Cup experience at one point and another. So, Susan, what kind of big plans you got for 4th of July? What you got? Any?
I have a really good friend, actually a mutual friend of ours, who is having a barbecue at Kinnick Lake. And so I'm headed over there at around 4 o'clock, and we're going to light off some fireworks and have some hamburgers and hot dogs, and, you know.
Are you going to put some of those wonderful Susan Curry signature salmon steaks on the grill? Because you hooked up some salmon steaks for the PodBrother that was ridiculously heavenly off the hook. I mean, it was no joke.
And were they huge? They were massively
I'm
huge.
talking like if Fred Flintstone could do a salmon steak, it was like that size.
Yeah.
You remember Flintstones when he had the big brontosaurus ribs on the side of his car, tipped his whole car over?
Yeah.
That would be your steak if we did a salmon.
Well, they're definitely prehistoric size. So.
Man, it was so big and so huge.
But for this barbecue, I think I'm just going to have, you know, some hamburgers and, you know, enjoy the kids and play with my dog, Coco.
Nice. We love Coco. How is Coco, by the way?
She's good.
Coco was so cool. Coco, I think Coco and I, we had like a little canine kinship going because everywhere I went, Coco was like a couple steps in front of me, like looking at me like, you coming or not?
Yeah.
She was cute.
Well, she definitely liked you, that's for sure. I think she was pretty upset when you left.
Yeah, well, I was sad to leave Coco and you and the rest of the gang. I can't wait to get back there and pick up where we left off. It was so much fun, and you were such a gracious host, and everybody was so wonderful, and the weather was great, and the food was incredible. The scenery was unbelievable. It's like God's country on the real.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
I did. I really did. So be safe. Don't blow your fingers off setting off fireworks. Because, you know, that happens on the 4th of July.
I'll try not to. And I won't aim the rockets at anyone, just the water. I promise.
You know, I don't want to see you on YouTube as a firework 4th of July fail. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I remember one year I started some boxes on fire, and that started the grass on fire. It was pretty hilarious.
Well, hopefully nobody was injured in that one.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me on this program.
All right. Well, I will call you when I clear the air. But thanks for spending a little time with us, and we will keep you in the loop on all things cool. And
okay.
Just when you get a chance, drop us a little chat, or drop us a line, or drop us a link, and we'll continue to give Susan Curry and I Did a Cup mad love.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot, Susan. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Bye-bye. So there you have it. I'm serious. You get to Alaska, you have to go to the I Did a Cup. It's very, very cool. Wonderful place, wonderful people. Oh, you know, speaking of like wonderful, I got to turn you on to the Golden Corral, because they had some off the hook food skis, and Check this out.
Gentleman down here serving pulled chicken, barbecue with traditional barbecue sauce. Then we've got pulled pork right here with Virginia-based vinegar barbecue sauce. I've got the fruit salad with the fresh strawberries that we just cut up there this morning, right there. Sorry to keep you waiting. We got brownies that we just made, and those are fresh baked cookies as well with peanut butter, chocolate chip. And I did supply the drinks, but I am telling everybody right behind you the drinks already.
That was awesome. What's your name?
My name's Rossi. I'm the general manager down there.
Thank you, buddy.
My pleasure.
Let me turn some sound on. Very, very, very cool stuff. That food was really, really good. And I mean to tell you, we're talking good grubs. Okay, so what are we going to do next? Let's see if we can give my buddy John a call and see what he's got on tap for the 4th of July. And he's in Orlando. Before we get to him, let's call my buddy Steve Tuminello. He's in Hollywood, and see what he's got on tap.
You've reached the office of Steve Tuminello. At the sound of the tone, please leave your name.
Okay, it looks like Steve's out, so we'll have him call me back. I suppose I should have left a message, but you know, my number pops up, so he knows it's me. He'll call me back. So let's see, where are we here? Let me play another interview for you while I find out who's doing what today on the 4th of July. I'm the PodBrother here in Vegas, and I'll be right back after this interview.
How long have you been doing it? 1974.
Wow. Have you won it yet?
We ran 77. We ran the Iditarod 77, 78, 79, 82, 84, 86, 89, 91, 92, 2001, and 12 and 13.
Wow.
5 decades.
Have you added up the miles to see exactly what that is in total miles?
That's more miles than I have in my truck.
And your truck is what, 1969 Ford?
1999.
Awesome. And how long have you been running it?
I've been mushing since 2008. So I've run 3 Iditarods, 2012, 13, 14.
Nice. Now, how many women actually do this? Because I didn't expect to run into a woman musher.
Oh, there's many. Yeah, what's the third?
The first woman to run it was in 75 or 76, and that would be the Lolly Medley and
Mary Shields.
Mary Shields.
And I got to talk with Mary Shields, and it was a fascinating experience. And it was a kick because she said that, right when she took off, she heard a guy say she'll never make it. She said that's all it took, and she made it. She was the first woman to actually finish. And but I got a big kick out of that.
Lolly Medley, there's quite a bit of history in terms of Lolly Medley because Ramey Smith who does quite well in Iditarod. That's his mother. And Lolly used to be known as Crash Medley because she used to wear a helmet. In '76, she wore a helmet, so we nicknamed her Crash Medley.
Nice. So you both are going to do it this coming
Just
year?
me.
Oh, just you?
Yep.
Okay. And you have your dogs already ready?
Nope, but they will be getting ready. The training will be starting in probably August. So right now they have time off.
How do you train them? How do you train your dogs?
With a four-wheeler. So you start slow and build up your miles real slow.
Nice. And sleeping, eating, do you stop at the Hilton when you're out there and order room service? Like,
Are you
how does
talking
that
about on
work?
Iditarod?
Yeah.
Or wherever. You have the option of staying at checkpoints, and the checkpoints all vary. It can be anything from a tent to a community center. Sleep on the between checkpoints, shelter cabins.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's a unique exposure for the dogs because it's when you run Iditarod, it's like if we were to go to Washington D.C. It's a totally different lifestyle D.C. than it is for a dog or a person in Alaska. So when we train a dog team, we try and simulate the conditions on Iditarod. So we take lots of snow camping trips, or we'll load the dogs up in the truck this time of year and go to a parking lot and feed them and water them just so they get used to all the variables that they might encounter. It's just kind of a softening of their personality, so to speak.
Well, before we end, what's the name of your racing team?
It's 1 Year Up Kennel.
Do you have a website for that?
I do. It's janskays.com.
Sweet. Well, we'll go and we'll support you because that's awesome.
Awesome. Thanks.
And I got one last question. Is there a sleeping bag around we could spoon in for like 10 seconds?
It's a minus 40 degree, or minus 80 degree bag. It'd be far too warm.
She has a money bag.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. Good luck with the Iditarod.
Thank you.
They were such a good sport. I had so much fun with them. All right, I have on the line my buddy Steve Tumanello. So let me just pull him into the line. Hold on 1 second. Steve Tumanello.
What's happening, Kimbrough?
What's happening, man?
Man, I'm sitting around the Franklin Towers swimming pool with a pond star.
You are doing what now?
I'm sitting around the Hollywood Franklin Towers swimming pool with a Pawn Star.
Oh, you are living.
Bill Zucker, you know he's going to be starring on Beverly Hills Pawn this
season. I heard about that. I heard he was a man about town with a $1 million gold-plated guitar, looking to do something with it. What? So has it aired yet, or is it about to air? What's going on with it?
It's we haven't gotten the air date yet. We're hoping it'll be sometime in the fall. But they're showing on the trailers and the previews. They're showing, his part of his episode there with the gold caster guitar.
Wow, that's cool.
Probably be in the next couple of weeks.
Nice. So tell me what you got going on, man. We haven't talked in a minute. So I know you got some coffee machines. I know you got the music box. I know you been doing some stuff with Gino Vanelli. So what's happening with the Tumanello these days? What you got? What's hot for you? What's hot for you?
Little bit of everything, as you mentioned. Yeah, doing a little bit of everything. Primarily on the entertainment side, I'm working with Bill. He's got a lot going on right now, so we got several networks we're working with. He's got a new reel that we just finished up that NBC's looking at, and we've got the Reels channel looking at some things right now. So yeah, so good things happening.
That's cool, man. That is very cool. Now you've been kicking it with some celebrities. What's your latest celebrity story? You got anybody that you was having a beer with, or was hanging with, or?
Well, actually, we went out to Cindy Crawford's. We're out to Cindy Crawford's place on Wednesday night. I missed you out there. You're usually the big celebrity out there doing your James Brown act out there. So we kind of missed you being there, but it was jam-packed on Wednesday. I've never seen so many people there. It's incredible.
I'm sorry I missed it, man, because I
great.
know how it is on the 4th of July. out there and weekend, and I am sorry I missed it.
Yeah, it was good. The only thing we were missing was the sex machine.
Was the PodBrother doing the sex machine, James Brown?
That's right. That's right.
Get up,
you do it. You do it better than anybody, Kimbrough.
They on the scene, like a sex machine. Wow. Yeah.
So you want to say hello to my brother from another mother here, Mr. Zucker?
Yeah. Put
him on the line here. Hold on.
Put the Zuckster on.
Here he is. Hold on. Kimbrough.
Bill Zucker, what's happening? Welcome to the PodBrother. We live right now, 4th of July from Vegas. What's happening?
You're live right now?
Yeah, right now.
Nice.
YouTube went live, and this is my first YouTube live broadcast.
Whoa.
So this is kind of a little bit of a test for me, but at the same time, we live.
Yeah, well, we miss you around Hollywood. There's a rumor you've been shipped off to Alaska. Is that true?
No, I was out in Alaska for 12 days. I just got back. It was awesome.
I have some friends up there I should have hooked you up with.
Yeah,
while you're up there.
I'm going back. So when I go back, maybe we can hook that up.
Yeah, nice. So you're in Vegas right now?
I'm in Vegas right now. I'm doing 4th of July in Vegas. I'm actually going to be on the rooftop of the Hard Rock Cafe, and I'm going to try to maybe even go live up there. But we'll see. We'll see if I have access to the internet. But,
when are you going up on the roof?
Well, I'm heading over there for dinner around 7:30, and then when it gets dark, like around 8:30.
You're just set the equipment up there?
Yep, and then we're going to be up there watching the fireworks.
Nice. Yeah, I think you don't have your regular setup with the switcher and the green screen and everything.
Yeah.
You just have a smaller...
Well, I have a satellite studio here in Vegas, which I have that all set up right now. So my live podcast is with the green screen. I got the switcher, I got the iPad, I got the GoPros, I got everything going.
Oh, you got that all there?
Yeah, it's all here. It's a mobile setup, man. I can take that anywhere. So I took it to Alaska. I took it to Alaska, and I did some podcasting up there, and they were very excited. They want to start their own podcast network because I went up there and kind of gave them some really good ideas. So
cool. Yeah. Are you going to be back in LA in the next couple of weeks?
I will. I'm going to be about another 8 days here doing my Zombie Blast and my podcast, and then I will be back in Los Angeles after that.
Because we're here about carpet party for the night of my episode on Beverly Hills Pond.
When are you doing that?
Well, they haven't announced yet. The season starts the 9th next week. And I'm in there somewhere. I don't know. So we're hoping that if we get enough advance notice, we can throw some big party.
Yeah,
get the whole crew together.
Keep me in the loop, man, because maybe I can bring my stuff and I can podcast it.
Oh, that'd be great. Do a podcast during the party.
Yeah, right. Just like we did at your birthday party.
Nice. Well, I tell you, I haven't seen it, but it's all up to the editor whether they wanted to take good care of me or make me. So we'll see how it looks. But we're negotiating with them about our own show now. Bill Zucker Taking Hollywood.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which would be like a cool show that I'd just be going around to the different nightclubs and celebrities' homes and up in the helicopter, doing editing the Sky Report and just all kinds of my shtick, pranking people. And I was also be on the corner of Hollywood and Vine, do some segments like that. So that would be fun.
Well,
bring them. I'm sorry?
You have to have your PodBrother as part of your entourage.
Oh, of course. Everyone's it's looks like they're bringing you the other side of Hollywood.
Exactly.
I mean,
others.
Let them see some of the celebs having some laughs instead of being so serious. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you see that box on the form that say others, that's us.
I'm sorry, what?
When you fill out a form and you see the box that says others, that's us.
Others?
Yeah.
What do you mean others?
When you fill out a form and there's all these boxes that you check.
You're the others?
Yeah, there's
I thought you were the brother of the others.
I'm the brother of the others. That's what I'm trying to say.
There you go. All right, well, I'm going to turn it back to Steve, and next time, you good luck, and whoever's listening, I'll see you around.
All
Here we
right.
go.
Thanks, my brother.
Kimbrough.
Hey.
Man, I forgot to tell you, your dance partner was asking about you at Sidney Crawford's place, La Habana, on Wednesday night.
My dance partner?
Your dance partner.
Which one
you
was
know
it?
what I'm talking about, that cute little blonde.
Oh, yes.
Pamela Anderson, you remember her?
Yes.
The one that was dancing real close with you there. When was that? We were there.
Yeah.
Last year.
Last year we had. Yeah, that was an intimate moment I had with Pamela Anderson. Yeah, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other night. Yeah.
That's awesome.
You never know who's going to be out there.
You never know.
You just never know.
You know, I ran into Common out there, Serena Williams, Sean Penn.
Yeah, Sean was there the last time I was there.
Nick Nolte, Pamela Anderson, who I had a nice intimate dance with.
Yeah, she acted like she knew you very well. I thought.
I know. People thought we was in a relationship. We were dancing.
I did too. I thought maybe you and Pam had something going on there. I don't know.
Everybody was like, "Dude, how long have you known Pam? And how long y'all been going out?" I'm like, "We just met."
You go way back with Pam.
Yeah, way back.
Yeah,
way back to 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, you couldn't move out on the patio. You couldn't move inside the restaurant, and then the lounge was impossible where the music was at. It was just jam packed. I've never seen that many people there, so it was fun.
That's awesome. Well, Pamela Anderson, if you're out there, I love you, baby. Thanks for the dance. It was awesome.
Yeah, so we'll just have to wait till you come back to Hollywood, I guess. But.
Yeah, well, I'll be back right now. I got to rock my Vegas thing, baby. I'm at the Hard Rock Cafe tonight on the roof, checking out some fireworks. Nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, good talking to you, Kimbrough.
All right, my brother.
I appreciate your call, and we'll be in touch.
Okay.
Okay, man.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, Steve Tuminello and Bill Zucker. Couple of fun cats having some fun in Hollywood, doing a Hollywood thing. And I am going to sign off here in a little bit, but before I do, I want to bring you a couple more interviews from the I Did Pod. Actually, some mushers from the I Did a Cup. So we'll check this out. Okay, what's your name?
You are Leif Sedulsson.
And where are you from?
I'm from Norway.
And what makes you come out to do the Iditarod?
I think it's the longest and the coolest race there is.
Nice. And when did you first enter the Iditarod?
2013.
How many have you done? Oh, so this is going to be your second one? Third one?
Third one now.
And how did you do in the last two?
First year I was 7th, and last year I was 4th.
Wow, that's pretty good for just getting into it. What do you hope to do in 2015?
Well, if I can do another top 10 finish, I'll be happy. But I always want to improve from last year, but it's getting harder and harder.
What do you do for your training?
What I do? I train dogs.
Nice. Where can we find you on the web? Do you have a website?
RacingBaringa.com.
Awesome. Well, we're going to be looking out for you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Sweet. So, as you see, sometimes mushers don't always have the greatest personalities. Sometimes they're a little shy. They spend most of the time working with the dogs. And, they might have 100 dogs they know first name basis, and they might only know 10 humans in their whole life. That's kind of the world, because you need a really strong relationship with the dogs in order for them to pull for you 100 miles a day for 12 straight days. So, it's all good in the hood. I'm glad that they're doing it, and it's not me, because I wouldn't last 5 minutes out there on that ice. Anyway, I am I'm about to get out of here. I'm going to fire back up here in a little bit, but it's been a lot of fun. This is the PodBrother. You are listening to the I Did a podcast, featuring some of the interviews and the elements and the pictures and the photos that I got from my trip to Alaska, and we will be back with some more stuff. This is the PodBrother in Las Vegas, Las Wages, and we will be right back. So stay tuned.